What's up, guys? Today, Mike kicked my ass. We worked on a stupid car all day.
No, Jimmy was a huge help. Some of you have noticed this car kind of in the background of his videos.
Just lingering. It looks good. I don't mind it.
Yeah, no, this is my Toyota Soar, and we've been doing a single turbo swap on it, and Jimmy's been a huge help throughout the whole thing.
If you guys want to watch it, I'll put the link in the description. We just did that this morning. But now it is time for me to film for my channel, and we have some big, exciting things today. First big, exciting thing, which is probably like the title and thumbnail and all that good stuff, because they know how it goes.
You got yourself a turbo.
Well, no, that's the next thing.
Oh, that's the next thing? So what? Wait, so
you ruined it.
Cut this out.
No, it's okay. We got the wheels.
Okay,
and I got my turbo. Okay. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So we got the wheels. It is about time. We finished the suspension, basically, so now it's time to throw some wheels on it, and it's almost time to roll. I kept the car 4-lug because it's a Honda, and I feel like it needs to be 4-lug. Unfortunately, it's not 4x100, which is way more common and way easier to find wheels for, right, Mike?
Totally.
It's 4x114 because it uses 240SX knuckles, which makes things a little more pain in the ass. So I wasn't trying to break the bank just yet and buy some fancy wheels for it. So I found the best bang for the buck, something that was in the specs that I needed. Nothing too fancy, they're pretty generic looking, but it's gonna get us on the ground and it'll be presentable.
For sure. Yeah, it's gonna look good.
Now the real test is if RJ thinks they're good looking, that means they're probably really ugly.
You're not wrong.
You have the worst taste ever. Well, look at his haircut.
He's not wrong. All right, here we go.
Box
in a box. Ooh, they're upside down. What are they? What are they? All right, here we go.
Take the center. I don't want the center.
Wait, are these for the Civic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with these.
Yeah, those aren't bad. I like these.
These
Not
are
bad.
good.
It's like a CCW classic rep.
Yep.
So like totally like Mark IV Super.
I wanted these wheels a long time ago.
I think every
before I
kid
was
with a
into
Civic
cars.
like.
Now, if only they were black.
Stop.
Why don't we invite this kid around? So the only gauge I had of like really figuring out what wheels would fit are the wheel faces that I had, so I had to do a lot of measuring. These are 16x8 plus 25 all around. I kind of need like a plus 30 or plus 35, I think, but I couldn't find anything in those specs, at least something affordable. So let me shut up and see how these things fit. Sound good?
Let's do it. Here we go. Will the fitment be...
Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good.
That's good, dude.
That's not bad. That looks pretty good.
With some weight on the car, that'll settle pretty nice.
Yeah,
dude.
and we're gonna do some pulling.
Oh yeah.
Because these have a nice big arch on them, and they're super thin, so we could do some B-haul magic and make this thing look pretty gangster.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, that is a huge relief. It clears the coil over.
Yeah.
It should fit under the fender, and ooh, it's gonna be close on the frame, but we got a hammer, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, dude, no, these aren't bad looking
No,
wheels.
they don't look bad at all, dude.
These things were cheap.
Yeah.
Oh no, I like these. These aren't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's way worse options for this car.
Yeah.
And let's see how it lays on the rear.
Oh, your money.
Oh yeah, dude, perfect.
Your money.
Hell yeah, I calculated this. I did the wheel math perfectly. I'm so happy.
You did the stance math.
the stance math. Let's see.
That's some good fitment right there.
That's not bad. So
No.
you can tell now it's a little funny. We were worried about this. We actually have a decent amount of back caster. Like the wheel sits like pretty far back
Yeah,
in the
you can
arch.
kinda see it.
It looks like a drag Civic. It's literally the only way we can get the subframe to fit in the car. We could fix it a little bit with the front trailing arm, but we're gonna have like a little bit of goofy fitment in the rear. But it should just honestly make the car handle better, so I'm not really that worried about it. But look how dope this looks with like the dual caliper and everything. Yeah, dude, for budget wheel, eBay specials, boy. So I got tires. We have to go get them mounted, but bringing in the turbo now, as you guys.
As I spoiled in the beginning of the video.
So I had a hard time trying to find a turbo that actually fits in this car. I wasn't trying to break the bank. I was trying to find something budget friendly and something that actually fit. So I found like an older style gear. I'll show you guys in a little bit. But I ordered it through a shop that just opened up recently. A set of my friends decided to do their own thing, and I'm really proud of them. And they actually have a bitch of new tire machine too. So we're gonna head up there, grab my new turbo, throw the tires on, come back, and then test fit everything all over again. Does that sound good?
Sounds great.
Awesome. Oh, welcome to my shop.
He said just leave the keys in it. It's not a bad neighborhood. What's going on?
What's
man?
up?
Not much. Look at this place.
I see you just you know.
I made myself at home over here,
Yeah, turn
Did a
the
pop,
lights
shove it, you know, I turned the heat up a little bit.
Gotta turn the heat up.
Okay, I see you.
What's going on, Big Jimmy?
Dude, I've come for the tour. Stay Gold Performance right here.
We'll give it to you.
Ooh, okay, this looks familiar. You guys are official.
So this is our vacuum cleaner under here.
Must.
Workhorse of the entire shop. I mean, nothing gets done without that Rigid. Shout out to Rigid.
So you guys just set up shop, what, like, 2 months ago?
Well, yeah. So we moved into this place 3 months ago.
It's huge.
That's what she said.
Thanks for noticing. I don't get that a lot.
You guys gonna finish this before I finish mine or what?
That's the goal, man.
I'm trying to dyno these things on the same day.
Yeah, this up against the Honda, or this up against your new clapped out BMW that you got?
What do you mean clapped out?
I mean, I don't know.
This is an S52, right?
No, this is an M52 Junkyard Edition.
It is junkyard edition.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see how this compares to my S50 turbo, maybe?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Because you have the same turbo, right?
yeah, we're pretty sure. 6266.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's what I got.
Yeah.
Precision for life.
So we'll see how the M52 compares to the S50. That'll be cool.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see you get completely smoked by an engine that we pulled out
Yeah,
of the
keep
water.
talking. You want to put money on it? Come on, let's do it.
I'll put $10 on it.
High stakes.
All right, where's the goods? Where's the goods, boys?
Which goods are you looking for, dude?
I got a package, don't I?
Yeah. Oh,
I forgot
You got
all
a package.
all about the package.
come on. Yeah.
Here we go. Check it out.
How do you do this?
Well, the box makes it look a lot nicer than I know what the turbo is. So this is kind of like an older style turbo, right? It
It is.
is for sure, but like the
But
box
it's
makes it look newer.
reliable.
This
is the difference.
This is so my constraint was basically price and size. I was trying to be cheap, but not so cheap that it wasn't worth buying, you know. And it calls for really small exhaust housing and downpipe shape and everything. So this was, I think, my best bet. Oh, this looks a lot nicer in person than the online pictures.
Let's get close in person.
Oh yeah. I would say this is like Garrett's Precision. This is nice because it's like a good size for the KA. It's nice and small. I'm not trying to make big power. It also has a really small exhaust housing with a 4-bolt 2.5-inch outlet. So we can't fit a big exhaust on the car, and we don't have much room for it. So it's kind of like our best option, at least I think so.
I was just gonna say your best option is probably just scrapping the car.
Oh yeah, thanks man. Appreciate that. Also, we don't have to run coolant ports in this thing, which makes things a lot simpler. So there it goes. There's new turbo skis for the Civic. What do you think?
I don't really know what I'm looking at. I'm more of an eBay wheel type of guy.
Is this
This is as eBay as it
Oh
gets.
well, then yeah, these look
Poser.
like
Yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm doing?
Oh yeah, I know what to do. Yeah.
Okay. Jimmy, what did you go to school for? You to be a doctor or something like that? And now you're changing tires at Stay Gold Performance?
I think he
Living the dream, man.
Down more. Yeah, you can. How about you?
Just saying, dude. Learned that in college. Gold Performance, where they have the smallest valve stems. What are you guys trying to do here?
We keep those in stock.
They just, they seem fitting, don't they?
Yeah, well, with two guys with super small penises.
All right, so these things are mounted to balance. They look great. Thank you guys. Very appreciate it. So these aren't as stretched as I thought they would be. These are actually kind of a meaty fitment. Looks like I Googled the wrong thing. So we'll see how these fit in the front. The rear should have no issues, but that's not a big deal. Not bad. All right, well, what else do you guys do here besides tires and Subaru engines?
We're a full service shop. Anything you need.
fabrication, engine building.
Maintenance, your occasional oil leak, maybe a valve cover on a 62 Ford Probe. We got you.
Or just talking.
Yeah, if you guys just want to come, hang out, chew the fat.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
I think they said that in like 1941 exclusively that year, and then they stopped it after that.
Back when they're building the railroads.
Yeah.
All right. Before these guys keep talking on and on, huge thank you to the guys at State Gold Performance. These guys are ridiculous. All right, guys, thank you again. I appreciate it. I gotta get back to my shop, test fit these, and hope they still fit with tires on them.
Adios, Jimmy.
All right, so we got the wheels mocked up. The front's sitting a little high, but I think I kind of want to do this like drift fitment with it. It looks cool. Look at this thing. It looks nuts. This is the angle right here. Not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
So it's funny because like the 16s look huge. Like the 16s look really small in the rear, but in the front they look huge.
Yeah.
We might actually have to do like a 15-16 staggered. I wonder if people do that. Maybe.
Not a lot.
Not a lot, but maybe we have to because I mean it is S13. That's what S13s do. So. Dude, it looks cool. Like, hold on, the best angle is by far right here. Because this is like the S13 look. The drift look.
Oh, yeah.
Right? That's Is that crazy to see? It looks like a drift car. Dude, it looks so good. Oh my God.
This thing's gonna party.
This thing's gonna be sick. So front fenders, it is tight, but it's not like unreasonable at all. We could definitely just give it a quick little roll and pull, and this will fit just fine. I mean, that's the look, right?
Yeah.
And then the rear, we're gonna have to roll that because so the rear of the quarters have a huge lip on them. We're gonna have to roll the crap out of that, and then the rear should fit no problem. So we got pretty lucky. 16 by 8 plus 25 was the number. Plus 30 might have been a little bit nicer, but it's not as common. So these wheels will get us going, and then later on I'll look for some Hot Boy wheels and we'll do it then. But for now, this is perfect. So if you guys see in the rear, our caster's pretty crazy. It's pretty far back in the wheel arch. I feel like that's like a drag. Don't most drag Civics do this?
Yeah, they usually extend the back so you get some wheelbase and it's
A little bit more stable, yeah, exactly. But in drifting, a little bit of longer wheelbase never hurt nobody. This thing is gonna be crazy, man.
It's got wheelbase.
It's got it.
350Z wheelbase.
Dude, this thing's got a wheelbase almost equivalent to a 350Z, which is crazy. So it should swang, as they say.
Keep it swinging.
All right, so one of our biggest fears up front was clearancing the frame rail, because since it's front wheel drive, the frame rails are like really wide and intrusive, and we were scared that we would hit them with the wheels at higher angles, since we did put an angle kit on this car, because it is a drift car. So to correct that, we actually added 2.5 inches of track width to each side. Overall, 5 inches wider up front than the stock control arm. And it looks like it paid off, because look we got plenty of angle now. Oh yeah, dude, we're good. We could use the whole kit. Look at that. Brian's gonna be so hyped to see that. Oh yeah, pulling up the car meets parking like this.
Just to let them know.
Just to let them know what's up. Oh, it's so good. All we did was basically mount some tires and test fit some wheels, but I'm pumped. This is huge. I'm excited. I'm happy these actually work out because it was kind of a shot in the dark because all we had to measure off was a face. So, not bad. But I'm gonna quit talking. Got some cool stuff for tomorrow. Really, really excited. And that's really it. So I'm gonna end it here. You guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
I'm cold-hearted and broke, I cold-started and choke. I grow part with my soul, the vote harder to grow. I know why, hey, I know why, hey, yeah. I'm cold-hearted and broke, I cold-started and choke. I grow part with my soul, the vote harder to grow. I know why.